Okay, welcome back, YouTube. Uh, Obviously, this is still the same recording as it's still the same recording session on Twitch as the last one was, as far as you're concerned. Probably gonna go for at least another half an hour before I stop for sorting out dinner. But I'm thinking that should probably give us enough time to hunt the last bear. I'm at least going to continue streaming until I've managed to hunt the bear. Let's see. An accelerant. Probably not going to be anything super interesting in here. Accelerant was actually semi-interesting. It's worth immediately just picking up. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything super interesting in here. To be fair, I think that one was the one... Well, one of these was the one I actually ducked in earlier in the run. Which would have meant that any of the really easy stuff to grab out of grab party. This fog is not necessarily the best for hunting Baron. It could be worse, it could be Blizzard. Blizzard would have despawned the bear, in which case we wouldn't be able to hunt the bear in it. Grabbing sticks where we can see them. But something like 6 to 8 minutes on each fire, each stick we can throw on it. As well as 1 degree of Celsius of warming. So right now, there's like a road to the right of us here. Oh, legendary. I'm sort of hugging the left side of it because there's a set of trees along the left side of it where we can find sticks. The right side of it has various clearings, clear-cut clearings, where the in-game lore has decided that the forest has been chopped down. This last clearing that we're about to approach is the one which would have the bear in it. So I'm going to have to be a little careful in that clearing, because with this level of visibility it might be a bit hard to hunt the bear safely. Without being... Well, because I gotta find the bear, shoot the bear with the bow and arrow. And you generally don't want the bear to find you when you're shooting it, because if it doesn't die, it might maul you, and bear mauling is fairly harmful to your character's health. Okay, the bear found me before I found the bear, which is not the state you want to be finding the bear. The bear apparently has better visibility than I have. I'm gonna try to start a fire up here. And try to wait out the fog.
Come on. Pretty well.
Now we wait for the bear to die. So we didn't roll a critical on the bear, so the bear is not instantly dead and is going to be running around for a while. I got a water shortage, and I got a nice fire here, so I'm going to wait for the bear here. It will mean I'll have to go find the bear. But in theory, the bear should die within an hour or two, if I can pass the in-game time. So let's warm up and make some water. Is there any crafting we can do while we sit here? A little bit. Make a little bit of birch bark. Grab some birch bark. Later I'll have to find some of the whetstones I've been finding so I can have them around to start sharpening the knife, because the knife is getting to the point where it'll probably want some sharpening. Well, that's something if we've got the cloth on hand. How much cloth do we have? 4 pieces is probably enough. It makes sense to probably repair some of our clothes while we're waiting. 45 minutes is maybe pushing it. The socks, on the other hand. What's the sock time? 45 minutes as well? Okay, actually no. You will be worth 45 minutes though.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Well, that actually should make us quite a bit warmer. We got a bunch of water out of that. And it's cleared up a bit, which makes this a lot safer weather for trying to track down the bear. Oh, the bear is still up. He has not yet died. It does look like he's still limping, but we don't yet have a dead bear. So I'll probably wander around housing fuel for a bit. I can keep track of where he is, but he's not in a particularly great place to try twinging with another arrow. And if we are waiting for him to bleed out, twinging him again is not going to make him bleed faster. Because I believe it gives you basically set on a timer for bleeding, for dying, based on the last arrow location you've hit him. So if I shoot him again, it might actually make him take longer to die. I'm not necessarily getting particularly, well, I'm not necessarily getting unlucky, but I'm not getting particularly lucky with the stick gathering right now. Probably not taking quite a large enough loop. I don't handle that branch because that will result in a bit of fast travel, fast time travel. We don't want. Here's a stick. Let's see if I can see the bear. I assume he's probably still limping around. See the moving lump. There's the moving lump. Most of the way back to his cave. He may die in his cave, but make it a little sketchy. He does die in his cave because I won't know if he died or went to take a nap. So he may be dead, or he may have just taken a nap. Well, at some point I'm going to have to test, see which one of those two states he is. Is he sleeping or is he dead? A dead bear won't get back up if I shoot him with an arrow. A sleeping one will start moving if I shoot him with an arrow, so we'll find out. Put half an hour on that fire. Let's even warm up a little bit next to this fire before we go poke the bear. In a very literal sense, poke the bear. Oops, missed. Okay, the bear is obviously still alive, and probably just a little angry. See, I can retrieve the arrow that missed. Can I see the arrow that missed? That's a good question. I'm not seeing my missed arrow. It's here somewhere, but where it went, I'm not seeing in the dark very well. Or at least I think I missed one. Maybe I didn't miss it. Maybe there's 4 arrows in that bear.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Trying to get a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more contrast on the ground. Going to sleep for a quick hour to get a little bit of fatigue back while we're waiting to figure out what happened to the bear. Also to warm up a little bit. Didn't warm up that much. It is pretty cold out. Actually, I'm gonna cook fresh bark on you. I'm gonna cook a porridge in you, and drink some porridge to help warm our character up. Nice clear night at this point. Should help with locating that bear. Drink the birch bark tea to get the warming up bonus. And we'll also get a warming up bonus from our nice hot porridge. I won't take a torch because the torch will help wander around in the night. So we went running off in that direction. I did do some time acceleration, so there's some possibility he died during one of the time accelerations wherever he was. So I'm going to assume that he hasn't wandered back to grumble at me during the time accelerations, that he's probably still roughly in this direction. How far he went in an hour is more debatable. I think he went roughly this way. That is not a bear. Made my eyes for a while think it was a bear, but it's not a bear. A brown lump in a forest of brown lumps is sometimes hard to see. That's why when they're alive I tend to look for the moving brown lump. But that obviously doesn't work very well when you're thinking, or at least hoping that they're dead. See him over there. He's not up here. It will be easier to locate him during the day, because during the day the crows will find him if he is dead. And they're not quiet about things they find, so they'll be broadcasting to the world that they found something, if he did die. If not, there may still be a very angry bear running around here. I'm gonna take a look in the next clearing, and if he isn't there, I'm gonna assume that I probably went the wrong direction and he wandered off in the other direction during the time acceleration.
My fingers feel numb.
Character's complaining a little bit of how cold he is. And there goes the warming up bonus, which was one of the things that was keeping us warm. Here's a wolf. That's a pretty good indication that he probably did not come this far. Because he would have scared, in his living state, he would have scared the wolves off. He's still stalking me.
Up soon.
I think you're still stalking me. Let's get a better torch. And we'll tell you we are in fact armed with sticks and stones. This recording session might end up being a 7-part recording session. Because I think I might need another part to actually track the bear down. Pretty sure at this point that, assuming he's still not alive, that he's... Well, assuming we got him, he's probably dead. It's just, we're gonna probably need another episode to find and harvest him. Because I did twang him 3 times, so at this point one of those is... At least to my understanding, only the last one probably matters, but one of those should probably have got him bleeding, so he should probably die from bleeding. So at this point we just need to actually find him. If for no other reason than to confirm whether or not he's dead or not. Character's cold and tired. We have a mission. We must find the bear. The wolves recently have not been particularly persistent. I've been fairly easily losing them, ducking around these stumps. Okay, I think when we get back to his den, I'm gonna go set up a fire and warm the warm the character up a bit while trying to regain some fatigue. Getting a bunch of first-time shatters. So this is, if you haven't seen the Long Dark before, this is the Long Dark. I'm playing on what used to be the hardest base difficulty, which is Interloper. One of the things that makes it somewhat hard is a lot of the best gear in the game isn't normally available, and that sort of makes the stuff you can craft in the game, comparatively speaking, a lot better, because it used to be sort of second-tier stuff if you're playing on lower difficulties. Right now I'm trying to hunt... Well, trying to harvest, because I think I've successfully hunted, but trying to hunt a bear, because the bear hide coat is probably the best in-slot outer coat for the character at the moment. Yeah, this is... Well, this doesn't make it seem like a particularly exciting game. It's a very, very interesting game at times, and can be very, thinky. Maybe a good way to describe it. Because there's not a lot of high action-paced positions, as long as you're being careful. No problem. Streams are streams, you've got to stop, and to be fair, I'm probably going to stop the stream. I'm dragging out the stream longer than it needs to be because I want to finish this bear hunt before I actually stop my stream, so I'm probably only going to stream for another half an hour.
Here.
Let's try to warm up next to this fire. So with 2 coal in it, it should get warm enough to get us warm. Yes. I'm going to make some water while we sleep. So I set up both my water things. Should be able to make some water while we sleep. Sounds good. That's to be fair, once I'm done with the stream, that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to be sorting out my food situation as well, so I totally understand. And if you want to catch up on where we are in Long Dark, in theory I've saved this all to... I've been saving parts to YouTube, so all the other parts should be up on YouTube. Okay, and we actually got another hour on the fire because of the wonders of cold in this game. So let's take that hour, get another hour of sleep, because our character is mainly being limited right now in movement speed from fatigue. And if we pass enough time and the daylight actually starts happening, the ravens will... Actually, at this point, the ravens might start already helping us find this bear, so... Should hopefully be able to find the bear soon.
I might have to drop some gear.
I don't need to be carrying around 10 liters of water, but we'll leave 6 liters of water on the ground here for when we come by later. Okay, so now with the extra fatigue recovered in our character, we should walk a little bit faster. And it's still pretty early in the morning, so our character will probably get cold again pretty quickly, but...
I could eat a horse.
And we're looking for a bear. Which, the dead bear should be a brown lump. Brown lump where there shouldn't be a brown lump is probably the best way to describe how bad it's going to be to see it from a distance. In a forest full of stumps like this, which, granted, maybe the bear isn't that square, but that's going to be the struggle of trying to find this bear. I'm going to put in a break on YouTube, so catch you guys on YouTube, obviously in the following session. Hopefully the following session we'll catch the bear.